Whew. Hey, you guys. This is Miss Gail, Growing Zone 8A, and it is a beautiful day here in Georgia. It's not too hot, it's about 84 degrees, and I have been busy for the past 4 hours, so excuse me. I've been trying to come on, but I keep finding things to do because it's so nice out here. So I want to bring you over here. I just want to share a couple of things with you that I have been doing and that I've been doing to take care of my plants in the heat. So I'm going to bring you down. Let's see here. I can get my strength together and unscrew this little thingy. This little thingy here. Yeah. Now, overlook the junk. Still, it's a work in progress here. So, this is on the upper deck. And what I want you to know is what I've been doing. Let's see here. We're in frame. This is a glass table. I have a shade cloth on it. I put my plants in a pan underneath. Let's see if you guys can see that pan. Let me take it down a little bit. Uh, so you can see the pan down here. Maybe one more time down. Yeah, there you go. Down to the lower bottom, lower part. So down here, I have my herbs. I have vegetable. What is it? We have this is probably not eggplant, but a okra. I did have my another cucumber down there, but I moved it up because it's getting ready to go into a pot. Pepper plants or whatever, all up under here, and I keep water in this pan down here. See if you can see the pan. I put water in here, water from the bottom. And they don't get to dry out, and they stay healthy. They get protected from the sun because the tabletop, and you can't see me pointing to the table because I have it down too low. But and the sun, so you bring your yes, okay, there you are, and the shade cloth, and so you get just enough light to come through. So that's a little trick that I use when I bring them all the way up. Like I got my collard greens up today. I took them and separated them. Let me bring you up a little higher. A little bit higher. Strain you up just a little bit. Okay. I think we're good now. We good? We good. Okay. These are my collard greens. They were in a smaller container. Something's flying around here, wants to bite me. Go away. Go away. Okay? And so I up potted them. I'm not going to put them in the ground because my honey wants to put them in the ground, but I know he'll kill them because it's still too hot. I'm going to get them to be a little bit stronger here. They're in a pan. You see this pan? It has water in the bottom. And I won't have to put any water in here for probably another 3 or 4 days, depending on how hot it gets. And it'll self-water. And so I keep them up here. They were down on the bottom, underneath the table, with this cloth over them, and I had some this cloth right here over them to keep the bugs from eating them up. And so now they're up here. I up potted them, gave them some Miracle Grow, and they're sitting in water, drinking that water. And let me show you what I'm going to do next. So the next thing I'm going to do is take some row cover. This is priceless stuff, you guys. I use it all the time. Been using it for over 10 years. I'm going to take some row cover and roll it out. Roll it out where it will be long enough, wide enough to take care of this container and this container. This is how I keep the bugs off. So I'm just going to measure this like this. Really, I'm going to take it this way, bring it on out, because I want it to be long enough and wide enough, tall enough, as the plants grow up, it'll be able to cover it. So now I'm just going to cut it like this, straight across. It would help if your scissors weren't so dull, Miss Gail, but hey, it is what it is. I'm halfway there. See, I don't want, hold on for a sec. So this is a long enough and wide enough piece. So now I'm going to have to go down, open it up, and cut down the middle because it's doubled over. Let me open it up and cut down the middle because I want the two pieces. It doesn't need to be doubled. So we're going to do that. Finally. Okay, so we have that half. And what you'll need is scissors, roll cover, and the way I do it a lot of times, twine or some, what you call it, just some twine or rope or whatever you want to use. I use different things. It depends on what I'm doing. Let me put that over here. So I'm going to take this, make sure you can see me, and take it over the whole container. The whole container, like that. Now, what you do, you can just tuck this in. Make sure ain't nothing crawling on me. Woo. This pan, you can tuck these pieces underneath the pan. Just lift it and tuck it. Now, I'm still going to put the rope, the twine around it. Sometimes I come out here and I get a little crazy. Okay, I'm going to go through the other side. Now, what is this going to do? This is going to keep the bugs out. This is how I've been keeping the bugs out. And you just tuck it under here. All the way around. And doing that keeps the bugs out. It works every time. So, but I'm still going to show you how I do it with the twine. You have to make sure you get it even. And their little bodies can't lift this up. This is heavy. I got to look, and you don't want to leave nothing open because they will find their way in. So outside of that, see how this is loose? And you're going to come out and you're going to water. And I'm going to lift this up a little higher because I don't want to bend my plants over. I had too much on one side, so that's why you go on ahead and get your twine out. I'm just going to do one tray because I left the other twine in the house. And you take it to the base part. The base part. Make sure everything is underneath it. And you tie a knot. They can't lift that up. They can't get under that. And I'm going to put that in a bow so when I come back out, I don't have to cut it. If I can remember how to do a bow. So, put it in a bow. There. And all of this is in here. And you just want to check it. Easy peasy. And it's covered. And I'm going to do the same for this one right here. But for right now, I'm just going to cover it without tying it. Making sure you guys can see that. See how that breeze is? It's nice today, y'all. It's Good day to be outside. I'm having a blast. I'm getting so much done. Because the closer it gets to the evening, the more bugs come out. And I don't know how that is. So you want to cover them. Sun can still get in. If it rains, the rain can get to it. Go around here. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You through. And it's all this here. It's too much junk over here. And you're through. And you proof it up so that your vegetables don't get squished. You don't want your vegetables to get squished. You want them to have some growing room. Okay, so lesson number 1. That's what I've been doing. You cover your vegetables up. In the heat, you can set them underneath something, like I said down here. Put a shade cloth on it where it can still get some air. Set them in some pans. These pans you can get at places like Sam's and other places, because they don't sell them in the grocery stores this big, but I don't think they do. Don't quote me. But you can sit several plants in there. Like this one right here has a lot of plants in it. You can see how big it is. You can even use small pans that you can get out of the grocery store. Right here, you see this? Put water in it, and it has like 5 plants in it. As long as the water's in there, it helps with the heat. Now I'm gonna bring you down and show you what I've been doing down here. Oops. Let's see, y'all can see this down here. So here's another setup that I have, and I've been growing my okra down here, which is ready to go out now, and herbs, and this is, I think, turmeric or ginger. I think that's ginger. And so it stays under here, and it's been growing, and when it cools off, you have it ready to go out into the garden. My okra I've been growing from seed. All this is okra. It's ready to go out. And this is some kind of this is some kind of butternut. I know it has to be some kind of butternut plant. This is another some kind of butternut plant. My tags are gone. All these are from seed. All these. I started my seeds again down here. You can't find collard greens anywhere. Let's see here if I can get you guys down here real quick. Probably can't. Okay. Yeah. This is collards and cabbage. So I'm not going to keep that in the sun too long because my phone would cut off. So anyway, just bringing you along to see what I'm doing. Get out the sun again. And show you my little tricks of the trade and how I do things. We're going to go out in the garden. We're going to plant we are going to plant some turmeric and some, what is it I have? Yeah, turmeric and ginger that I've been growing for 100 years. That's my procrastination. And I haven't had a chance to get it out there. But it's been growing in the containers that it's in. So this is the turmeric and ginger area. And just when I thought I was through, some more popped up in this container. So all that's going outside in the garden today. And this is the pepper plants that just keep right on giving. Keep on giving. So anyway, I'm not going to hold you much longer because we're going to go in the garden today. We're doing the upper deck right now. This is the upper deck. I just showed you how to do any plants, whether it's collards or whatever, how to protect them until it gets cool enough to put them out. And you can still protect them from the varmints out there in the ground, or whether you're growing in a container, still you can protect them with the row covers. And in the meantime, if they're kind of young, if you don't have a table that has a glass top, because I wouldn't quite do it with a table that's a solid top, it still will work, but it won't get in the sunlight. You have to come out and pull it out so you can get some sunlight and put it back in. You can come up with some kind of scheme to have some kind of covering over it and let some sunlight through, and put it in a pan with some water so you don't have to keep watering all the time. And that has worked wonders for me. So I love you guys. I want to thank all of my new subscribers and the people who've been shouting my channel out. I do appreciate it. Looking at my email today, once again, they're talking about ice cream and sorbet. Look it up. Recalls on ice cream and sorbet. Listeria. I don't know what's going on, people. Why is it that our food is not being grown safely? This is why you need to get out here and do this. I beg you. And some people say, don't grow what you don't eat. That's their opinion. My opinion, grow everything. Because your butt get hungry. I did say that, I'm sorry. You get hungry, you're going to eat something. You're going to eat something and you knew you grow it. You know that you grew it. I'm sorry. I have eggplants out there that's going to seed. But I grew them. I don't eat them. I have people who like them and come and get them, but I don't. My finger's in the way. I got to stop doing that. I don't eat eggplant. But you know something? If I'm in this house and I'm scared to go to the grocery store because everything is contaminated, I'm going to go out there and eat some eggplant. Whether I eat it raw or whether I have something to cook it with, batter in an egg, if the eggs are not contaminated, if the season's not contaminated, if the flour is not contaminated, if the grease is not contaminated, because everything is contaminated, I'm going to go on ahead and eat the eggplant. At least I know it's not going to kill me. Come on, people. I'm going to continue to quote now when I think about it, what I'm getting on my email. I know I'm not the only one, so this is for the people who are not getting it. For those of you who are not getting it. Yeah, my hand's getting tired. Listeria, salmonella on everything. Look this stuff up. Look it up. FDA is putting this stuff out. You won't be able to eat anything at the store and then you paying them to kill you and make you sick. Now see, there I go going off on a tantrum. I'm sorry. Grow your own food, people. Just grow something. And I've learned to eat a lot of things that I didn't eat that was grown, that I bought from the store. Someone prepared for me that was from the store. It has so much stuff on it, so many things it's been sprayed with. And it takes the taste away. I'm not going to apologize for the horn blowing or the lawnmower because I live in a neighborhood. And people are at home and they're doing their thing. What's wrong? Do I have a alfalfa? Okay. Anyway, just grow your food. Thank you so much for visiting. I love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do I have to say it every time? Yeah. Hit the like button for Miss Gail. There you go. I appreciate all of you guys are so beautiful. All your wonderful comments and compliments and everything is so helpful. We'll see you in the garden in about another hour. Take care. Bye-bye.